guys. Hi guys, it's August 12th, 2020, and you are watching the Awesome 10X Show with me, Nikki, you also known as Faces Trader, and today we're going to discuss the global market update. So how about we see what's happening on the world? So this is a bearish chart. Ta-da! We have a sell signal for Zoom video. Zoom video failed 260 and finally collapses to $230. So a lot of people have been saying that Zoom video. This is a very well-known name. Of course, it's the poster boy for the COVID pandemic beneficiaries. But finally, as you know, we aren't just passively holding. We also actively track our winners. And so far, this is telling us to sell. So if you have Zoom video and you haven't sold, this is a selling signal. How low can Zoom video go? We think that it can go as low as 200 to 180. Now, don't quote me on this. I'm not sure if the market will crash today or tomorrow, but as a chartist, I do know that any rallies of Zoom video to 250 to 260 is a sucker's play. Any dead cat bounce is not going to be bought. It will be sold. Any rallies will be a sell. This is a selling chart. Now, Salesforce had disclosed that after tripling their stake in Zoom video since IPO, they started selling off their Zoom video. So chances are this is a distribution, and this is telling you that your favorite winners is now getting some sell-offs. Is Zoom video the only name that's falling down? Okay, let us show you all the names that people love that are starting to show a sell signal. We have seen e-commerce names fall down. Mercado Libre, which is the favorite name of every e-commerce place there, are showing bearish signals. This was the first. We said a sell arrow there. Today is another selling day. If you don't listen to the market, are you going to listen to whom? Now, you could say that, well, I am a long-term secular believer of Mercado Libre. That is well and good. But are you going to tell me that if this went down to $1,000 that you would panic sell? Why are you panicking at $1,000 if you could panic sell early and sell it now and try to buy it back where? Now, me personally, I won't know if it will go down to 800, but I am willing to say that there could be downside of as much as 10%. So maybe there will be buyers here at 1,000 or 940. So I'm just trying to save you a $100. I'm just trying to save you a $100 short-term pain. That's all. So it's really up to you. Now, Melly is showing some signs of difficulty. Of course, we are seeing the same thing happen in the e-commerce giants, enablers like Shopify. Now, you might say, I love Shopify. I will not listen to you even if there is a sell signal. Well and good. I don't care because you might have bought here, but this is a sell here. So you want to buy near 880 or 900 and leeway for buying at 760. So am I sure that will fall down 10%? No, I'm not sure. But these are just sell signals that I can clearly see. Shopify, Mercado Libre, are we saying that Ocado, which is also a very strong winner, is also a sell? To be honest, this one has not shown a sell signal, but I would argue that because all of the names in our e-commerce giants are already selling off, this could be a selling signal too, even if the chart isn't saying that. Now, does that mean that even Amazon should be sold? It looks like, guys, that we are toppish here. Amazon, everybody loves you, but at the end of the day, if you're not going to take profit here, you might end up with lots of pain ahead. So what is a proper awesome 10x investor supposed to do? You have to trim, maybe sell half, sell 1/3. I don't know if it will fall, but I'm trying to save you some cash because if it falls, you will tell me, thank goodness I have some emergency cash funds for a rainy day. So this is just telling you to prepare for your cash. I'm not predicting the rains, but if the weather forecast is getting cloudy, should you bring an umbrella? That is the question, and that is for you to answer. Now, Is it true that online education is already suffering? Let's take a look in all the sectors, guys. The favorites are starting to give a sell, right? So there was a sell reco there, and then another sell off there. If you aren't holding, if you aren't selling, you might brace yourself for further drops. So we saw that all your telemedicine start falling. Teladoc here, bang, bang, bang. Can it fall further? The answer is yes. Can it fall further? The answer is yes. You do not buy falling knives. You don't buy falling knives. If the entire medicine, telemedicine, online education is falling down, can I see this pattern play everywhere? Yes. Tada, GSX falling down, falling down. Online education falling down, falling down. Yotao is falling down after a 400% move, blah, 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 sell, 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 sell. So this might be one of the few days that you keep on telling me to tell you, sell, sell, sell. NASDAQ 100, is it a sell? Look at the charts, guys. It's still loading. Anyway, you could say that NASDAQ might be topping out. If it is truly topping out, then you have leeway to fall 10%. So 10.9 can go here to 10,000, and it doesn't mean that the world is gonna crumble and crash. It just means that we are resistance here at 11,000. And how can you protect your wealth? Simply by locking in some hard-earned gains. Now you might say, what if I haven't gained yet? I just invested. Okay, you should prepare for a potential 10% drop. If you have cash, you don't deploy it because maybe, just maybe, you could get a crash. Does that mean that I should sell my no-brainer ideas like Facebook, Nintendo? Now, you are seeing that people are taking profits on their Facebooks. Maybe you just bought it here at 250. If you can brace for that sell off to 230, this is a gap up, of course. You know that I love gap ups. So I might have bought here at 246, but I also know that at even at 250, I also know that with the weather forecast being cloudy with a chance of meatballs, we are not saying no. We're just saying to just accept it. If the world crumbled, then it crumbled. It means that somebody else can buy it at 230, right? That's all it means. Does it mean that you can buy PayPal 10% lower? I thought that all the payments are going all-time highs and all these cashless transactions. To be honest, I would say that any rotation, any correction, 10% drop is actually an opportunity to buy. It is an opportunity to buy. If you could buy, let's say, Shopify 10% lower from here, if you could buy PayPal here at $170, I think that is a great opportunity. So 190 now, 170 is probably a 10% drop. So the maximum crash, I believe, now I could be wrong. Maybe it's not a 10% crash. Maybe it's a 20% crash. I'm not afraid with a 10% crash. In fact, I would happily welcome with open arms. Come to me, PayPal, go down to 170. So that's it. Is it true that everything is crashing? No. So far, we are seeing some old economy names. Sorry, not old economy names. So we are seeing there is news that the Livent CEO said to the EV industry, the electric vehicle industry, that given that all of you need lithium, we have the negotiating power to haggle for better lithium prices. And that made Albemarle go up 6%, even if the earnings this year was down 41%. Now you might say, why is it that Vuzi had great numbers and it still fell? You know, I cannot always explain everything that the world reacts to, but assuming you bought at 380, see there was a there is a red sell signal yesterday. Does that mean that you should sell because it fell to 348? Me personally, I would just weather this drop. But as a chartist, wow, this is a massive sell. This is somebody is choking on his Vuzi shares. Will it go to $3? That's possible too. But I would say that okay, I will admit 250 to 5. That is a 100% run, and people are starting to sell it off here at 348. But that is not something that I am scared of. We always say diversify, diversify, diversify. I would not sell it, even if this is a technical breakdown here. I'm not selling. Will I suffer for not selling because the chart is saying it's a sell? I could suffer. But this is part of my strategy, part of my system to hold my winners, even if that chart tells us sell. Those are things that I will admit that I will still suffer that. Did I suffer? Yeah. Boozy went from $4 to 350, 50 cents. If I had how many shares, that's how much I lost in a day. So is investing easy? Well, investing is still easier, but you have to diversify. You cannot always tell me that you have winners every single day. Um, what else? So I did say that your lithium. Okay, let's take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at the news. This is what happened. Albemarle, Lithium, and SQM have risen because the electric vehicle industry is pushing for lithium in order to spur investment and prevent the future supply crunches of the battery metals. This is what the CEO of lithium producer Livent LTHM said on Friday. Demand for EV is expected to surge in the coming years, spurred in part by the government mandate, rising concerns about climate change, and all the other factors. But this coronavirus pandemic has paused the trend, causing a short-term oversupply of lithium and pushing down prices by more than 10% this year, forcing the producers of this white-hot metal to halt the expansion production. Sensing an opportunity to pay less, the EV industry has pushed to renegotiate supply agreements while at the same time demanding higher production later this decade. This is a dissonance that Paul Graves labeled voodoo economics. What he is saying is EV industry cannot grow, and leave the lithium miners behind. Essentially, what it is saying is Tesla, NIO, Workhorse, uh, Xpeng Motors, BYD, Geely, all of these battery storage, bright boxes, power walls, do not make it as if you guys are the only ones profiting. The lithium miners, the producers of lithium, and that complaint is being heard by the market. And so, as you could see, lithium, Albemarle is the largest producer, also a supplier of Tesla, is breaking out 92.45. Are the lithium LTHM as a group, is it going up? Yes. Take a look at what happened. Livent Corporation, that is a breakout move. And then, of course, lithium SQM also breaking out. SQM, Sociedad Minera. So what I'm saying is that Zoom video is being sold, e-commerce is being sold, online education is being sold because they are extended. Meanwhile, the ones that weren't loved, but it had to be loved because they were at least elements of the EV industry, is or has bottomed out, and not just bottomed out, they are breaking out. So these are breakouts, and any drops of Sociedad here at 29, I could argue that this is a bottoming out zone. Now, for STNE, some positive news for all the StoneCo shareholders. We are buyers of StoneCo. We said that the earnings, we like it. So far, StoneCo went up, not just because of great earnings, but StoneCo is planning to acquire Links, LINX. So an acquisition, a marriage of epic proportions. Tada! So Links goes up from about 450 or $5 to as high as 620. I think that the industry is good. And so StoneCo went up, Links went up, everybody happy. Win-win. What does it mean? What's the implication? I think the implication here is that although Square, PayPal, all of these can drop, right? But the fundamentals is intact. All of these are very strong. Look at the earnings, and at 130 or 120, should you be scared if you are a shareholder? rotation has benefited your bad names have really gotten some love. What do I mean with your bad names? So your airlines had gotten some love recently, right? Sector are getting that rotation flow, but I do not believe that you should buy all the bad names. In fact, although there is rotation happening out there, out pattern at 15, at 17 or 18, you should be selling. I think that you should be selling. You should be selling your airlines, you should be selling your department stores. If you had Macy's at 6, it's traded at 730, 740. Take note, after a 3-day 20% pop, this is being sold. Even if it goes at 8, 9, I think it will be sold. Macy's, JWN, these are some value bottoming out picks, but I would put a sell here. So 17, 18, 19, whether it rallies all the way, I think that it is a take profit. It is a sell. So where are the people rotating their money out of? I think that they are rotating their money into some SPACs. So FMCI at 14, some selling at 16.30. But I think that if this one drops near 15 below, there will be general is a safe area. We are seeing Agora, safe place to be buying. Take note, buying area here. We bought here at 38. We bought here at 40, 41. Pick it up. I think that you've got some upside to go. So we like, I believe, I will not reveal all the IPOs that I like. You have to do your IPO judgment, your SPAC judgment. But I think that IPO, SPACs, lithium, there is money to be made for the hardworking person out there. And there is dumb money to be lost for the people who don't know what they're doing. That's it. Are there any questions? Let's see the comments. No questions. Okay, that's good. No questions then. So thank you very much for watching the show. I hope that I've helped you uncover anything. And thank you very much for listening. And be careful out there. Some crashes on the way for those who aren't following their signals. Bye-bye.